Well, I've only recently started getting involved with the Heart Foundation, and I've started doing that because, I've become an adult with a heart condition. And I think that this Supporting Young Hearts program has been really good in helping me to sort of attend events where I can meet other people who have got heart conditions, who are adults living with heart conditions. And we've also got a support group on Facebook, and I really enjoy reading other people's stories on Facebook. And I, have lent my own advice to people on the group who have asked questions about things that I can provide advice and insights into. So I've enjoyed that, and I think it's the first time in my life that I've really come out of my shell when it comes to my heart condition, because I have felt quite inward about it, and it's never been, growing up, it was never something I wanted to share, and I wanted to, I never felt comfortable reaching out to people, because I felt as though if I reached out to other people who were sick, then that would just confirm that I was sick, and I didn't want to identify as someone who was sick.
It was hard, and then about a year ago, this ad popped up in my Facebook feed about something called Supporting Young Hearts, and they were running a workshop for, it was Ladies' Night Out or something like that, for women, covering a whole lot of issues around heart stuff, but also fertility and mental health and all sorts of things together. And the support is there. There's some great stuff that through the Supporting Young Hearts group. I'm part of the Facebook group now, which is great. There's people with all sorts of heart stuff going on. And I, recently posed a question about travel insurance. I was trying to work out how to organise my travel insurance, and there's people there who gave advice, because, we have pre-existing medical conditions, and so you've got to tick boxes on forms and all that kind of stuff, and was able to get some great advice from some other people around where they'd got health insurance or travel insurance and how they got that sorted. Whereas previously I would have just stumbled around in the dark and hoped for the best and tried to work it out on my own. So it's nice that there's that group there, and we talk about big stuff and then little stuff like travel insurance. So it's really good.
In an effort to make myself feel useful again, I reached out to the Heart Foundation to do some volunteer work. And at the time, I was just hoping to host a party at my place and fundraise. I started working with the Supporting Young Hearts committee, and I am a member of the advisory committee for the Supporting Young Hearts, which has been a fabulous 3 years with events, videos, forums. Done a couple photo shoots and videos and different things for the Heart Foundation, but that connecting with the Heart Foundation made me feel useful again.
The thing that appealed to me was it was aimed at people in younger years of life, and we would all sort of have similar situations of we would be working or trying to get back to work, or we would have families, and that is something that obviously I'm interested in to see how they cope with that sort of stuff. And we would all sort of have similar situations of we would be working or trying to get back to work, or we would have families. When you're at home and everyone else is living their life, you don't know whether what you're feeling is normal. It was good to hear that what they were thinking was exactly what I was thinking, and what they wanted was exactly what I wanted, just a normal, stable life, and they were all after the same thing.
It's been a journey for me, approaching the Heart Foundation and getting involved, but I haven't regretted it. And I think it's a good way for me to sort of come out of my shell a little bit and, start understanding how I feel about my condition in the context of how other people experience their conditions.